do that today. Willingly and lovingly with total reliance, relating all matters to Him in fear, hope and sincere dedication. When it loves in the way of Allah. And when it detests in the way of Allah. You love for the sake of Allah, you hate for the sake of Allah. When it gives for Allah. And when you withhold for the sake of Allah. Nevertheless, all this will not suffice for salvation, until you do not put any person or deed or faith above that of the Messenger of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. All that will not benefit until he becomes your ultimate Imam. He is al-Imam al-A'zam. If we want to call anyone al-Imam al-A'zam, it is the Messenger of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, the greatest Imam. That is our Imam. And many of us are foreign to him. So much so that if he saw us, he wouldn't recognize us. If he saw some of us in the street, he would not be able to tell whether we are Muslims or Christians or Jews or Hindus or what. That's not acceptable. Wouldn't you want the Messenger of Allah to identify you? Say, this brother looks like from my ummah. So he may intercede for you on the day of judgment. So you may get the intercession. So you may be raised in the degrees of Jannah if you were to enter Jannah. Saved from the fire if you were meant to go to the fire. Get a sip of water where you will never be thirsty ever after from al-hawd of the Messenger of Allah. Don't you want that? It's not going to happen if you are foreign to his sunnah. And some aspects of the sunnah are obligatory. When I mean sunnah, not the voluntary, meaning that which came in the ahadith. Some of which is obligatory. We're not going to go over it again. I'm sure you know and I know what we're talking about. He must not give breast